Hey guys, just making a quick video here explaining why I'm returning my brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max after less than a week of using it. And before we get started, I just want to do a full disclaimer. This is not a bad phone by any means. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is not a bad phone. It's actually it's a pretty great phone. I think more so of the issue that I'm having is that the overall design, the overall phone is not changed much. I mean, ever since the iPhone 10 was introduced, it's pretty much the same design, besides obviously the Max having a bigger screen and so on. But it's very much the same as last year's 10s Max. I mean, very small changes obviously on the back with the matte finish, the multiple lenses, dropping the Apple logo a little lower. But on the front side, it was hard to tell the difference between this and my iPhone 10s Max, and that was kind of disappointing. It's a little underwhelming. It doesn't really feel like I got a new phone. I literally feel like I got the same phone as last year all over again. Now, with that being said, last year's phone, the 10s Max, I still have, is a great phone. It has a lot of, it was a great phone. I don't have much complaints there. But the fact that getting a little redundant now is just kind of disappointing. Now, the iPhone 11 Pro Max does have a bigger battery, which is very nice. That is one complaint with last year's model. It does last much longer. The cameras, obviously, having been upgraded significantly, is much better as well. But other than that, I mean, you're not really noticing much of a difference here. I really, really wish they did, something a little different as far as maybe following the iPad Pro's new design language with the flat sides, maybe shrinking the notch a bit. I mean, something just to make me feel like, okay, this is, a little different, but it's very redundant at this point, and I think that's probably the biggest reason why I feel like I need to return it. I can't justify what I spent on it for it feeling like the exact same phone I already have. Maybe even more reasons why is Android 10. When I got Android 10 on my Pixel, it's some nice upgrades, I must say. Now the gestures are very much a blatant copy of iOS gestures, as far as swiping up and all that good stuff. One of them that I really love is, like, for example, iOS, you can go back by just swiping back. They've had that for a long time, but what Android has done is, as these phones have gotten bigger, I can go back without having to stretch on this side. I could just swipe on this side and it'll take me right back. And little things like that, I'm like, wow, I got so used to that, and it just helps me get right back to what I'm doing without having to stretch and so on. Another one being I'm able to put my apps below or wherever I want so they're accessible. I don't have to stretch all the way up here to, get something that I can't reach and so on. It's just little things that are just subtle but very useful. I am torn between the two. I know Apple has their stronghold with iMessage. That's probably one of the biggest gripes. I'm excited for RCS to become more widespread so we can kind of have that spread across, but that's a whole other discussion. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys why I'm returning this guy. I do want to hear what your guys' thoughts are as far as how you feel with the phone a week in. Now, if I had maybe a much older iPhone, I think this would have been really, really amazing. If I had maybe an iPhone 7, 8, anything previous to that, this would have been feeling like a brand new upgrade and so on. But coming from the iPhone 10, the iPhone 10s Max, and then the iPhone 11 Pro Max, it's just this design is just getting elongated in a world where we're just so spoiled with new tech and new phones all the time, at least in the Android world. But anyways, let me know what you guys think with your experience. I'd love to hear it. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.